So, entering the inside of a military plane, this is used to transport military personnel, equipment, ammunition, all of that sort of stuff. So, they've got different compartments here and different seats.
Maxed out at 287. Yeah, that's incredible space.
So this is where the military personnel sit along the sides. And then the center here is filled with any kind of ammunition or other cargo that they want to take. And then the cockpit is actually up this door at the very end towards the front of the plane, and you have to climb upstairs to get there. So it's almost like 2 levels, but the upper level is limited to just the cockpit. So that is what this line is for. It's very tiny, the cockpit itself, which is why I'm probably not going to go up there to show you. But that is what all of these people are in line for. Yep, they've got, it seems like some sort of oxygen mask here because this is at very high altitude. So in case, things go wrong, they can use this oxygen mask. And this is an emergency oxygen regulator if you open that up and get in there. And there's also emergency exits built in throughout this flight in case, things go wrong on a mission and people need to exit immediately. So yeah, it's very cool looking on the inside. Got the US flag at the front, of course. And then these yellow pouches that are attached to the seats are flotation devices, so you can blow into them, inflate them, and then if you need to make an emergency landing on water, that's going to help you float and survive. That's one of the emergency exit door hatches open, and it looks like this. So I guess, what is the plane primarily used for?
So this is a heavy to medium lift tactical aircraft. So our job is to transport cargo, people, and equipment to wherever in the world is needed.
Okay. So how many people are able to fit on the plane?
So in an emergency situation, for like an emergency evacuation, we can max out the aircraft at 400 people.
400, okay. And then does it make any like emergency water landings or anything, or do you have
We have the ability to make a water landing. No C-17 in history has done so. But we do have the capabilities. So these big tubs right here, there's one missing here. But that green tub on that side, this hole,
yeah,
four in the front, those are actually our emergency flotation devices.
Okay.
In the event that we land in the water, once we come to a stop, we have a cable that we can pull. It'll eject a life raft out of those, and then we're able to exit the aircraft to those positions.
Okay.
So in these bags here, there are emergency ladders that will fall down to the floor. We'll be able to hook them up to the cargo floor and then exit through these holes.
Okay, that's cool. Does it fly faster than a normal airplane? Or no?
Really.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, thank you for the overview.
Yeah, no problem. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna step out of the plane now and go take a look at some of the other ones. But this is a pretty cool plane. It costs thousands and thousands of dollars every time that it flies, just due to the sheer amount of fuel that's needed and maintenance costs also. This ramp is pretty steep. Yeah, I've exited the plane now. This is what underneath the tail almost looks like. And then if we step over here to the side, you can see the engine. So it has 4 engines, 2 on either side of the fuselage, along the wings here. And I mean, just absolutely massive. Like the GoPro shoots pretty wide angles, and even that is like not sufficient to encapsulate how large this plane is. I mean, wow. So apparently this plane is currently in use by the West Virginia Air Guard. So this plane is from West Virginia. Pretty cool. Here's a look at each of those engines and turbines, like very large. And then let me see if I can walk to the front of the plane here and get a better view. There we go, it says U.S. Air Force. Yeah, there we go, this is a nice view. I'll insert some pictures at the end of the video showing all of the planes that I give you a tour of in this video in a little bit more detail and just a better overall view. Well, let's see if I can get it head on. Probably, because no one's standing at the front right now. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that cool? You know, normally standing at the front of a plane, if you're ever this close to a plane, you should be scared because that usually means the plane is coming towards you. But obviously in this case it's stationary, so pretty cool experience. Yeah, that is the tour of the U.S. Air Force's Martinsburg. That's the name of the plane. So the wheels are popped under this compartment. They are very, very large, like over half of my height, which I mean, I guess isn't saying that much because I'm not the tallest person, but like they're still very large. And moving one of those wheels would be quite difficult for someone to do on their own. So this is the underneath of the main body, aka fuselage of the plane. Just very, very large.
Maybe because of the
pinch this nose up almost 25 degrees, Matt.
And that really does feel like you're going straight up inside the aircraft. Look at this. There they go.
The crew for today's demonstration is Major Derek.
Went pretty well, sir. Went pretty well. Loved it. Very nice.
Did you land nicely?
You can say that. I'm all okay, ma'am. All okay.
And then they're going to back it up a little bit. We'll see. This is always fun to watch. The C-17 on final.
I'll have to get my school bus backup
Yes.
stuff. From the left, from Joint Base McCord, Major Derek Fiebig, Major Doc Shoemaker, Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Ferris, and also Technical Sergeant Jorge Garcia Hernandez. Let's watch him.
I wonder if we'll see the loadmaster right there on the back end here.
I bet we will keep our eyes peeled.
Now notice where they're going to touch down, right here in front center.
You'll watch these nacelles open up. As soon as they touch down, they'll thrust reversers, and this is about as much noise as this airplane will ever make.